A lot of people have asked me about this microphone. Today, I've got it here, obviously, in the studio, and I'm about to start the review. So, we'll go straight to the meat and potatoes of this thing without all the fluff. It's like 45% nerdy stuff, and it's coming right up. So, good day and welcome to the Time Preservation Society. I am, once again, Captain Nemo. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of new content right when it drops. Cheers. Can this mic be as good as its older brother, the SE4100? I say older brother because it's the exact same size as the 4400, so not bigger. This is the SE4100. It's missing only a polar pattern switch and 300 ones. It looks identical. It feels identical, but does it sound identical? Because you know how much I like the 4400. I love it. I tell everybody to get that mic. It's a great microphone. So does it sound like the 4400? Oh, we're going there. But first, I wanted to say that the original SE4400 version 2 is my absolute favorite flat microphone under $500 of all time. You can watch my review of the 4400 here. To be fair, I've tried many mics at that price point, but not all of them, of course. So far, nothing beats the 4400 if you're looking for a really amazing natural sounding mic that you can mold into anything you want. SE Electronics makes really amazing products. I won't go into all their histories since I've done it so many times before, but I'll just say that I'm always impressed by what they make. Great prices, phenomenal mics. The 4400 just so happens to be my favorite of theirs so far. It's got an incredible capsule in there, along with a 3-way roll-off switch, a 3-way pad switch, and a polar pattern selector with 4 polar pattern options. That's the 4400. The price of that mic is $499, and it's worth every penny. In fact, mics like that are usually much more expensive. But still, many people still find it very hard to cough up $500 for a mic. I'm one of those people. So, SE Electronics decided to make a slightly stripped-down version to drop the price even more and make it more affordable for more people, more mortals. The SE4100 was released in 2024, which was the Fall Guy and Deadpool and Wolverine ago. So let's have a look at it and also compare it to the 4400. I was really surprised to open the cardboard box and find that the 4100 comes in the exact same really awesome metal case that the 4400 comes in, complete with the high-quality, high-impact foam cutouts for the things. It's the exact same case. Inside the case, we find the exact same items. A really nice metal shock mount with extra rubber bands and all that stuff, and the mic itself. The shock mount is designed for all purposes, including close miking a guitar cabinet or the like without the shock mount getting in the way. But the mic itself, look at this thing. Without looking at the number engraved on this mic here, I'd almost swear I was looking at the 4400. It's the same black metal body, the same raised SE logo, the same grill that has minimum give, the same handcrafted gold sputtered brass capsule. The only major difference is the lack of polar pattern switches. So here's the 4100 switch rundown. At the top left, the pad switch toggles between -10 or -20 dB and regular. At the top right, the roll-off switch toggles between a 80 Hz roll-off and a 120 Hz roll-off, and then of course no roll-off at all. At the center, we can see the symbol that designates cardioid only. The 4400 comes with 4 switchable polar patterns: cardioid, hypercardioid, omni, and figure 8. But many users only use cardioid. Many people will only use the cardioid, and so the 4100 is all they'll ever need. And this might be you. The 4100 has a frequency range of 20 Hz to 20 kHz and is a large diaphragm true condenser microphone. and as such requires medium-sized phantom power that can be purchased at your local hardware store or piped in with a 48-volt pipeline directly from your favorite interface or recorder and administered by way of an XLR cable. It's also a transformerless mic, so it has no distinctive coloring of its own. That's up to you to add. The 4100 weighs about 294 grams, while the 4400 weighs 294.6 grams. They're the same mic. It measures... Oh, hold on a second. Let me just find my trusty old measuring tape here. You know, this measuring tape was used by a fugitive vascular surgeon named Dr. Richard Kimball when he evaded a team of U.S. Marshals. I picked it up at a St. Patrick's Day parade in Chicago back in '93. Anyway, it measures 146 millimeters long, 58 millimeters wide, and 29 millimeters thick. That's roughly about 6 inches by 2 inches by 1 inch in American, roughly. You know, they even share the same product manual along with the T2 and the T1 mics, which are coming soon, by the way. So let's try the low cuts and the pad switches so we can, get a feel for how this microphone works with the switches it does have. All right, so that's 10 decibels quieter, but I can yell. Let's go to 20. And now we're at 20. Can you even hear me? Ah! All right, so there we go. All right, we back to regular. All right, let's try the first roll off here. And we've rolled off at, I think it's 80. And that's 8. Oh, test 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I would use that. I would use it. Just like the 4400. It's the same. It's the same mic. It's the same thing. And the other one. And testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, so that's good. And that's all she wrote for the switches. All right. Okay. So how about a comparison between the 4100 and its older brother, the 4400 that I've been comparing it to this whole video?
I want to play a game.
This is mic A, and this is mic B. One mic is the sE4100 set to normal, and one mic is the sE4400 set to normal and in cardioid mode. So they should match up. Which mic is which? Can you tell which mic I'm talking on right now? At the end of this test, I'm going to reveal which mic is which. But before I do, pause the video and tell me which mic you think is the 4100, A or B. Tell me which one is the 4100 and why. It's okay if you get it wrong. You've got a 50-50 shot. But if SE Electronics has succeeded, you'll only get it right strictly by chance. I can only detect a slight difference between the two. But even still, it might be all in my head. That's how subtle the difference is. There's probably no difference whatsoever. It's probably in my head. One seems just a tad bit edgier, but that may be due to being brand new. It needs to be worked in. And also, I have no idea. Maybe it's because I have old man ears. Who knows? Who even knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay, I'm going to reveal which mic is which right now. Mic A was the 4400, and mic B was the 4100. Did you get it right? How close do you think they sound? If you think they sound the exact same, and you always wanted a 4400, then this is your lucky day. But before I reveal the price, I did some music tests with the 4100 so we could hear it on some stuff. Here's the 4100 on acoustic guitar. Here's the 4100 on ukulele. And of course, I wrote a mini song about the 4100. Every instrument and voice you'll hear was captured with the 4100 except for the drums. Here it is.
A less expensive version of
microphone I know and love. Can it be they've done it once more? But now in reach if it wasn't before. They've opened the door. It's so hardcore. The 4100, you can explore. The 4100, it's a sonic wonderland. The 4100. Oh yes, this mic is already an old and familiar friend. As soon as I was recording those instruments, I knew it was the 4400 I was using, but it wasn't. It was the 4100. Everything just sounds so good with these mics. I urge you to try one. And try you might when you find out the price of this awesome microphone. At the time of this video, the sE4100 is only $349. And that's full price. I've heard of some sales that get you this mic even cheaper, a lot cheaper in some cases that I've heard. But even at full price, $350 is a crazy deal for this mic. For reference, the 4400 is $499, as I said earlier. So this mic at full price is $150 off of that price. I put a link in the description below, and I ask you to use it because if you do, while it remains the same price for you, I'll get a small commission and you'll help support this channel. I keep forgetting to say that stuff in my videos. Use my links, shop Amazon for anything at all using my store link, all that stuff. It's all in the description below. All my videos, it's all there. Anyway, the 4100, like the 4400, is one of those blank canvas types of mics. It's flat and natural sounding and is really ready to be molded however you want. Changing mic preamps changes the sound. Adding or subtracting EQ changes the sound. You can take this mic and make it anything, and it'll sound better than most of the microphones out there. So, do I recommend the sE4100? I absolutely do. And what's more, it's now my favorite flat mic under 400, under 350. I'll be telling everyone to get one. And that, of course, might change when I try the T1. Oh, that's coming. You'd better believe it. The T2 and the T1 videos are coming around the corner. That'll be exciting because I haven't even tested them yet. Haven't even listened, but they're coming. So anyway, about the 4100, great job yet again, SE Electronics. Now that's a company I always feel good telling the world about. I want to thank all of my producers that you see on your screen right here. All of them helped support this channel by hitting that join button and becoming members of the Time Preservation Society. I literally couldn't do this without you. So thank you very, very much. Well, that'll just about do it for all of me here at the Time Preservation Society. There is hope for the future. When the world is ready for a new and better life, all this will someday come to pass. Bye now. In transmission. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you again very soon for a very special video. You're going to like it. Thank you. And watch these other videos in the meantime. Goodbye.